Yo, TTC, Niner Empire, what's up? Y'all know who this is. Week 7, we played them Dallas Cowgirls. Yo, fuck you, Dallas. Fucking garbage-ass team. Y'all motherfuckers just overlooking us because our record. We finally made a change at the quarterback position. I really do feel like that's going to lead to more wins. Brian Hoyer was really holding us back on the offensive side of the ball. I know that even with Brian Hoyer in there, though, we were able to move the football and things like that. It's just Brian Hoyer was too goddamn inconsistent. This guy would come out, start looking good, but then when teams would start getting a little bit of pressure, he would fold. You're not going to see that with C.J. Beathard. C.J. Beathard's a tough kid. You know, the kid wants to stay in games and play. I know in college he played through a shredded groin. You know, like I said, the kid's tough. He's a gamer. He's gonna go in there and he's gonna leave it all on the fucking field. And I like that. I really do. I like guys that wanna play ball and wanna be there. We get for Reuben Foster back this week. So that ought to help not only in the run game, but it ought to help in the passing game, especially with these running backs coming out in the flat and tight ends and things like that. Now, I'm not saying we're going to totally shut down your tight end because you can't just totally shut down Jason Witt. You know, that's hard to do. It's Jason Witt. You know, I'll give y'all respect there. And I've said it before, it sucks he's got to wear a star on his helmet, but I like Dak Prescott. That was my guy coming out in that draft, no homo, but I wanted Dak Prescott really, really bad, and this just made my hate for Dallas grow even more because they got Dak Prescott. But I'm really anxious to see what C.J. Beathard could do. I think the 6-point spread's a lot. You know, we've had 2 teams with double-digit spreads on us this year, even being an 0-6 team. And, you know, we're covering all these spreads. It's insane. Like, you know, they give these teams big spreads because they look at our record, and then we're only losing games by 2 and 3 points. It's like, what the fuck? You know, something happens towards the end of a game. For some reason, we just can't put it away. You know, it's just getting irritating. I just want to see us finally put a game away and win. I think this week we got a good chance, especially with the Dallas defense. You know, I think we have a really, really good chance of winning this game. I do understand Zeke is playing. So, you know, but I don't know. I mean, are we going to get the Zeke we've been seeing all season? He hasn't really looked like Zeke of last year. Or are we going to get the Zeke of last year? Who knows? You know, I mean, I think his mind's all fucked up over this whole court thing and having to get all these restraining orders and shit like that. One thing I want to see us do, defense, is play more man. Fuck this zone. I hate zone defense. Play more man. But I think we got a really good chance of winning this game. I mean, of course, you know, I say that every week. I'm going to. This is my squad. I'm going to say it every single week. I'll be here whether we're 0-16 or 16-0. It doesn't matter to me. You know, I'm going to be here, and I understand that this is a rebuild. We got to have patience. You know, I sat through the last rebuild. This won't take as long as the last rebuild. The last rebuild took us 8 years to fucking finally get something going. You know, this one ain't going to take that long. We've already got key pieces in place, key foundation pieces, young players. I do want to give a shout out to Solomon Thomas. This was not my favorite pick when we picked him. I still am not 100% fully on board with Solomon yet, but I will give him a shout out. He has been playing really good football. He's looking like, you know, 3rd overall pick like we drafted. You know, he's got a sack in each of the last 2 weeks. He had 9 tackles last week. You know, 3 out of the 6 weeks of the season so far, this kid's been nominated for Defensive Player of the Week. So, you know, he's playing really good football, and he's looking better each week. I know there are some things he can improve on, but, you know, so far, as of right now, it looks like, you know, I might have been wrong about Solomon Thomas. But we'll see. You know, we'll see. So, yeah, I really think that you know, this game is a bad matchup for Dallas's defense. I don't care what our record is. I know we can move the football. I know we can move the football successfully. I think Carlos Hyde has a bounce back game. He needs one, to be honest with you. I really don't know what's going on with him. You hear we're cutting him, or we got him on the trade block. Coaches come out and say that's false. Then the next thing that comes out is we've sat down with Carlos. We started talking long-term deal. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Carlos Hyde as far as contracts. Are we trading him? I have no clue. I just know he's on the team now. He's our starting running back, and he needs to go out there and ball the fuck out. So, yeah. The only thing I'm really worried about as far as Dallas goes is their passing game, because we play too much zone, and it is easy for quarterbacks to exploit zone, and especially with Dez Bryant. I don't like the fact we're playing zone. I feel we should play man, and at times double cover Dez Bryant, because that'll help quite a bit more. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. You know, it's a home game, so, you know, but that's really about all I got. You know, fuck Dallas. I think we're going to get a W, our first one in a season, and, you know, it's going to feel good finally. CJ Beathard going to start out as our starting quarterback at 1-0, and I'm cool with that. I'm really cool with that. But that's all I got as far as the game and shit like that. I do want to throw a shout out to Simus. Simus, I agreed with pretty much everything you said except the part where you guys are winning. You know, and I didn't want to address this, but I felt, you know, maybe I should touch on it just a little bit, because you know, I was in the military and things like that, and but yeah, you know, I do agree with you as far as politics don't belong in football. They really don't. You know, football's football. We just need to enjoy it and keep politics out of it. You know, and at the same time, you say that you know, we shouldn't ride with A-Bomb and, you know, accept him in the fan base and things like that. And yo, I agree with you, but this dude's alienating himself, especially when you start GoFundMe accounts to get a 49er tattoo that you paid for. You want other people to pay you to remove it? Why? No. You should pay your damn self to remove it. And I love how you went to the gas station, bought a $3.99 beanie and said USA on it, put it on just to fucking get on camera, to show you have support for the you love your country or whatnot. That's cheap. That's corny. You know, I showed the love for my country. What have you done? What have you done to show that you love your country? What have you done for this fucking country? You want to get on here and bitch about people protesting and the shit they say and the shit they do. You have no right to fucking bitch. It's because of people like me and my brothers and sisters that wore the uniform that are 6 feet under right now in motherfucking Arlington or other cemeteries around the country. They have given you the right to get on fucking camera and say shit like this about people exercising their freedom of speech. Fucking pathetic. It's people like you that fucking make veterans in the military pissed off. It's just a fucking joke. So, you know, that's really all I got to say on it. I don't like talking politics, so I don't want to get too much involved in it. But that's all I wanted to say. You know, like I said, shout out to Simus. You know, I got nothing but respect for you, bruh. And, you know, it's going to be a good game. But that's really all I got. I'm out. I'm on my way to work, like I said. So, I'll get at y'all later. May drop a video tomorrow again. I don't know. I doubt it. This will probably be the only one. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm out till next time.